Welcome back to Legendary Foods, Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, June 29th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Here's a fun fact that will make millennials throw up in their mouths. Did you know that since the 1980s, the cost of higher education has increased by more than 70%? Not only does the cost of your degree way outpace the rate of inflation, but it also outpaces wage increases too, which have basically stagnated from the last 20 years. But do you know who isn't stagnating? James Hollingshead, who allegedly is 293 pounds right now, according to a source I spoke to over the weekend. James and his newly inflated size are looking to do the same thing to his competition that the student loan debt has done to the population, which has essentially crippled their chance of ever getting out from underneath him. So as long as he sticks to the plan, the numbers say that he should be sitting on top in no time at all. Did you know that wolves were a major problem at one point in medieval Europe? Allegedly, it wasn't uncommon for them to attack and kill humans in small villages at night, which is one of the reasons why hunting wolves became a necessity so we could cut the population. But if you were a wolf in the middle of the night, wouldn't you think twice about taking a bite out of Roelly Winklaar? A few days ago, Roelly surprised his fans when a new training clip surfaced on his Instagram, where he looked as big and as scary as ever. For the most part, things have been pretty quiet on Roelly's end since back in the early March. But if this is a sign that things are starting to pick up, it might be time for the wolves to start watching their step. Oh! If you Google the goalkeeper's complex, you can find a textbook called Complex Systems in Sport that has a section discussing a really fascinating study on professional soccer. To make a long story short, during penalty kicks, goalkeepers would actually be better off just standing dead center and relying on their athleticism to make a play instead of guessing with a blind jump to the right or to the left. Do you know their main reason why? Professional goalies said they'd rather jump blindly than stand still. Well, it's because they were scared that their teammates might perceive their playing the numbers as a lack of effort. So when I see the way everyone is scrambling, trying to come up with a plan to stop Hadi Choopan, well, this is what I think of. Hadi is a proverbial penalty kick staring them in the face right now. So the real question is everyone brave enough to stand their ground? Or will they jump one way or the other, despite what the numbers say? If you read the news at all, you've probably heard people say, this is the new normal, a million times over the last few weeks. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds with that stuff, but I will say this, watching Lionel Beyeke train chest early on a Monday feels about as close to normal as you can get these days. By all accounts, Lionel really hasn't missed a beat. From what I understand, he has a solid plan in place with his team, and right now the goal is to just keep executing while everything else falls into place. For a guy with Lionel's ability, execution is the name of the game, because when all the wheels are in motion, this is one tough man to slow down. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.